Professor Rosen, equal protection, heightened scrutiny. Two phrases I feel like we may hear a lot today. What do they mean and how do they pertain to this case?
The Constitution protects the equal protection of the laws. The Supreme Court has said that certain characteristics like race get heightened scrutiny. That means you need a really good reason to discriminate on the basis of race. When it comes to gender, the court has adopted something called intermediate scrutiny. You need a good reason, but slightly less strong than when it comes to race. The central question in this case is discrimination against transgender people discrimination on the basis of sex? And the Biden administration says, put simply, an adolescent assigned female at birth can't receive puberty blockers to live as a male, but an adolescent assigned male at birth can. And the counter-argument from the respondents' brief is that there's no gender classification here. There are two groups, minors seeking drugs for gender transition and minors seeking drugs for other medical purposes. Either of these groups includes members of both sexes. So that's the central question here. And if the court agrees with the Biden administration, it could find that discrimination against transgender people is entitled to heightened scrutiny, and you need a really good reason for any laws, not just the puberty blockers, but for sports teams and separate restrooms and all discrimination against transgender people. By contrast, if the court rejects heightened scrutiny, it might say, well, just some medical evidence that this could be a good thing to block is okay, and we're going to uphold the law. So that's the central question in the case.